Manchester United star praised as consummate professional by coach Ruben Amorim will finally use him versus Leeds. One Manchester United star looks set to face Leeds in pre-season under Ruben Amorim after being praised as a consummate professional by one of the club's coaches. After several weeks of rest, the Manchester United squad returned to Carrington this week to begin pre-season preparations under Ruben Amorim, who is determined to make big strides ahead of the upcoming campaign. In the opening days of training, new signings Matheus Cunha and Diego Leon have started to settle into their new environment, joined by a number of promising academy prospects who've also been involved in the sessions. Players who featured in international fixtures last week rejoined the group on Thursday and will still have ample time to get up to speed before the first friendly against Leeds, although most of United's pre-season will unfold in the United States as part of the Premier League Summer Series, with games against West Ham, Everton and Bournemouth. One of the players who has returned to pre-season is 21-year-old goalkeeper Radek Vitek after he returned from his loan spell in Austria. Vitek played 28 times for Blau-Weiß Linz last season as they finished 6th in the Bundesliga table, their highest ever position. He only conceded 37 goals in total. United's academy lead goalkeeping coach, Tommy Lee, has been full of praise for the young shot-stopper and his development. "I think we often use Radek as an example to some of the younger goalkeepers in the academy. He is a player who maximizes every part of the program to ensure he is the best he can possibly be," said Lee in nutrition, gym analysis. "He is the consummate professional, and that is going to take him, I believe, to the top level. He is a talented boy, and that needs to be said. He's 6 feet 6 inches, and that always helps. For the other lads, their challenge is to be as good as Radek and do everything he does and more. He is a great example of someone who does that." Vitek impressed United fans when he appeared for the club in pre-season last year, and it looks like he's finally going to play under Amorim, who probably didn't know too much about him before the summer started. The Portuguese boss joined the Reds mid-season and wouldn't have gotten the chance to focus on those loaned away for the campaign. He is now getting a close-up view of what Vitek is capable of. It has also been confirmed that Andre Onana would miss the pre-season tour due to a hamstring injury, and the expectation is that Altay Bayınder leaves the club this summer. This gives an opportunity to Vitek, who might not only play against Leeds, but also during the tour of the United States, with the Telegraph stating that the Czech goalkeeper is highly regarded within the club. Perhaps the academy star could even convince Amorim to give him a chance in competitive action next month if he performs over the coming pre-season fixtures. Manchester United transfer news update as Marcus Rashford set for a talks after Ruben Amorim revealed plans. Manchester United have reportedly scheduled talks with Marcus Rashford this week, with Ruben Amorim keen on facilitating an exit for the forward. The Red Devils return to training ahead of their pre-season campaign this week, with players and staff under pressure to improve upon last term's displays. United finished 15th in the Premier League and lost the Europa League final against Tottenham Hotspur, and Amorim will want to revamp his squad in order to avoid another disastrous campaign. Matheus Cunha has been the team's only notable addition this summer, and while further additions will be made, a number of exits have also been touted. Rashford is one player facing an uncertain future, and the Mirror report that he is set for talks with United after Amorim made clear that he does not have the winger in his plans. Though Rashford returned to training this week, the forward was not part the first-team squad that trained at Carrington. If Amorim had not already made his plans clear, then the fact that the Englishman's number 10 shirt was given to Cunha would almost certainly have signaled the end of his time at the club. The 27-year-old is said to be a target for Barcelona, though it remains to be seen if the Spanish giants would be able to afford his wages, which are reportedly in the region of £375k a week. Aston Villa signed the forward on loan in the January transfer window, but they are facing significant financial difficulties and are unlikely to be able to afford to sign Rashford permanently. United may face the prospect of having to sanction another temporary exit, though the club would then have to solve the same issues next summer as the attacker is under contract until 2028. However, it should be noted that England will likely participate in the 2026 World Cup, and Rashford will want to be part of the squad that travels next year. The winger's chances of making the squad would be slim without consistent playing time, so perhaps he will be willing to change his salary demands in order to secure a move away from Old Trafford.